Well, hello there, Aquarius. This is Cindy from the New Moon Tarot. I'm a witch, a tarot card reader, and an intuitive. And this is a general love reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Aquarius for the week of August 17th. If this one doesn't resonate so much with you, Aquarius, go ahead and check your natal chart and look at my other readings this week. If you're a cross watcher, meaning you're involved with an Aquarius, keep in mind that the energies will probably be reversed. If you would like to order your own reading, you can find all of my info down below in the description box. My least expensive reading starts at 20. This is for people who are in separation from someone who was kind of a jerk. Someone who did not treat you the way that you deserve to be treated. This is kind of I have a feeling you guys are on the path to moving on. So let's take a look at your energy. We're going to look at the present. We're going to look at the overall energy, the present situation, yours, theirs, the advice, and the outcome. So we have the Three of Swords in reverse. So like I said, you are on the path of healing. Your broken heart is healing right now. And I think it's because of this Ace of Swords here. Either you found out a truth about this person, like you found out they were cheating on you, or you found out that they had lied to you about something, something that was like an unforgivable sin, or you had a realization about this person, like, you know what, I could chase after this, but this person will never ever give me what I want, and this is largely pointless. It's chasing after the promise of a happy ending instead of, finding a real one with somebody else. Because I think this person did make promises to you, but I think they had no intention of following through on them. All right. I did the Rebel Oracle this week because, I don't know, this reading called for it. Yeah, this wasn't like the lovey-dovey energy. This is kind of like, let's move on. Let's find out some truth and move on. So your oracle, your first one, is spend your time on someone worth it. Don't waste it on ridiculousness, because you are amazing, and someone who doesn't treat you the way that you deserve is not worth your time. I think we all need to learn that lesson at some time. I certainly have. There have been times when I've looked back on decisions and relationships I was in, and I'm like, wow, what a waste of time. And I think maybe you're at that place right now, if this is your reading. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. So you are releasing this situation. At one time, you felt kind of tied and bound to this, but you've realized that you have your own power, that you can choose whether or not you want to play this, these games with this person. You can let yourself out of this, like sword cage that she has going on here. And by, not giving them your time with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. I also have a feeling that this person was selfish. You were giving, 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 and you didn't get anything back out of it. Like, they wanted your time, your attention, maybe even your money. Like, they were kind of like a black hole. I feel like you were putting so much into them and you weren't getting anything back out. I mean, nothing comes back out of a black hole, right? So, okay, I'm sorry. I know this is like a little depressing. Let's look at your energy. We have the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Wands in reverse. There are some tens here, which indicates the end of a cycle for you. And oh, that Queen of Swords is smart. She is someone who's been through a lot. She's had a lot of pain, a lot of suffering. She's air energy. So she's Aquarius, she's Gemini, she's Libra. This is definitely you. She has a big old sword, and that's all about truth. I think you had to give this person the sword. You have to, cut them out, or cut out this cycle. Like this isn't working for you so much. And I think it's because of the Ten of Wands. That's emotional burdens. That's emotional baggage from a relationship. And also, all right, she has this ox kind of loaded down, and she has all of these, bags with her. I get the feeling like it's also moving on. You know what I mean? Like, I could stay and do this, or I could, wagons west this situation. I think that's where you are. You're in a wagons west situation. Now, we have the Ten of Cups. I think at one time you thought this person was a happily ever after for you, a commitment, or you were in a commitment with this person. You could have been married to this person. Um, but with that Ten of Swords, they betrayed you in some way. They cheated with somebody, they lied to you, they did something to betray you. It was painful. It was, causing that Three of Swords heartbreak up there. And I think you're letting go of this because we have the Three of Cups and we have the Eight of Pentacles. I think you're putting time with that Pentacles into you, your job, your life, things that are of value to you. And with that Three of Cups, I think you're trying to enjoy yourself. You know what I mean? Like find some happiness again. Because I do think this person was like a happiness sucker, with the Ten of Swords. Like they didn't make you happy. They ended a lot of your happiness. But they do have some regrets. So let's check it out. There's the Five of Cups, and that is regrets. It's, thinking about some things that have happened in the past, but the past is the past, and you cannot change your actions or what you did. With the Sun there, I think they realized that you brought happiness into their life, that you brought warmth and love and safety and security. Can also be a realization like, wow, I just kind of, seriously screwed this up with Aquarius. I messed up and it ain't ever coming back. Because I have a feeling you're moved on or starting to move on. Ooh, we have the Seven of Swords. This person was lying. This is sneaky, shady behavior, lying, cheating, stealing, up to no good. With the Five of Swords, they could have said some things to you that were pretty damn awful. They have like a scorched earth kind of policy. So like you let them in on a vulnerability, you share something with them, and then they will take that sword and stab you in the gut with it. You know what I mean? Like bring up things in a fight, say things that were below the belt. There's also some realization here, some thought energy like, oh yeah, I was really kind of a shit there. I knew I was being a jerk. Do I see them growing from this? No, but they do realize it. I don't see them changing though, but they understand. The Hierophant is some introspection, which is good. I think I don't see any like cups here with like some emotions other than that Five of Cups, which is regret. But I think they realize that they're kind of weak with Strength in reverse. That some of their actions were frankly kind of weak. I mean, a responsible adult takes, they say what they've done wrong, they take responsibility for their actions. This person in many ways is very childish and very selfish. With the Hierophant, I think they're probably starting to realize that. Um, it could be that they're trying to work on themselves, maybe some education, maybe a religious kind of an awakening. This is all about institutions, or they've simply moved on and gotten married with somebody. The Hierophant can also mean marriage. This person strikes me as someone who makes the same mistakes again and again and expects different outcomes. All right, let's look at your advice. So we have the Five of Swords. I think, yeah, it's telling you like if you were to try this again, they would end up hurting you again with that Five of Swords there. That, this is a relationship that isn't meant to work out. Stay gone with the Six of Swords. And then to look to your future with the Three of Wands. Find new people, new opportunities. And I think that's what you're doing up here with the Eight of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. You're calling in some new energy for yourself. The Three of Wands can be manifesting, and hey, I mean, the new moon is in a couple of days here. That is a great time to set some intentions for some new, like some prosperity or a new love or a new job, anything like that. It's the time to call in new energy. Let's look at your outcome. We have Temperance, which is some peace, it's some balance back in your life, and a victory of sorts. I think at the end of the day, whenever you look back on this and you're not so emotionally invested, or and maybe you already are at that point, you're going to be like, you know what? Getting out of this was a win. It feels bad, but I have my life back. I have a chance to, with the Nine of Pentacles, to get some happiness. There's a little prosperity message there too, but it's also just happiness. Being content, being single, finding your balance again with temperance. And I know this isn't, it's good to hear that someone regrets it, but I mean, like, so what? It's a little bit too late. But it is good to know. We also have your final oracle, which is some good shit is about to happen. So that's good too. I think you're on a good path right now, even if the road getting there was bumpy. Um, this actually applies to my situation right now. So my energy may have rubbed off on this Aquarius since I happen to be an Aquarius. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe since I do free weekly readings here for all of the signs on YouTube. Let me know down below if this resonated. I recently got rid of some dead weight and it feels pretty good. All right. Have a fantastic week. Blessed be.